Morning, y'all. Just leaving the gym. Nice and early. I would say bright and early, but it's not even, sun is not even out yet. And I'm heading to prayer service this morning. But I just heard something that connected with me, and I've heard it before, but it just really clicked, and I wanted to share it. I don't know who said it, but they said, "Are you interested in achieving your goals, or are you committed?" And that hit me a little different today. And it's so true. So many times, we're just interested in hitting these goals, interested in being financially stable, interested in getting to the next level in our physical or our mental or our spiritual or our financial, but maybe we're just not committed. I'm blessed that I have reconditioned my brain into seeing most things as commitments to myself. Nobody knows what I commit to. Nobody knows how hard I commit. But I go all in, and I hold myself painfully accountable. And in my mind, it's you gotta use whatever you use, whatever works for you. I often make decisions in my daily life while nobody's looking, with the thought that my children are looking at me. Even though nobody knows what I'm doing, nobody knows what I'm not doing. I pretend that they're looking at me and they're judging me. And I don't want them, I believe that we follow the lead of our fathers, as sons in many ways. And I don't want to give them the excuse if they don't follow my lead is for their own reasons, not because I gave them a bad example, So are you interested in achieving your goals, or are you committed? You're going to find a why there. You're going to find reasons why to achieve those goals, or you're going to find excuses of not achieving those goals. You're going to have, I like to say, you could have results or you could have excuses, but they're not next door neighbors. They cannot live in the same place. You could have one or the other, excuses or results. And the thing about excuses, which I often say, is that they're usually and generally valid. I get people, man, I've tried, and sometimes I try not to listen to other people, right? And some other people have written people off. And I'm like, I'm not ready to write them off yet. Just give me some time. Maybe you just judged them too soon, or maybe I'm a better leader than you. Maybe it's just that we haven't reached them in a different way. And then sometimes I let myself down by realizing, oh, okay, I should write them off. Why? Because I approach it in different ways. I approach it, usually trust, man. Trust goes a long way. You trust somebody, and generally they realize that you trust them, and they live up to that expectation. But some people, it just is, they want to do bare minimum, or they don't want to do nothing at all. And and I get a lot of excuses, and as soon as I hear an excuse, it's pretty much a given that this is not going to get fixed. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But anyways, get off that soapbox. You can have excuses or you can have results, but you can't have both of them. And I keep on giving people the benefit of the doubt and hearing excuses and still trying to believe in them and still trying to trust that they're going to step it up. But it's a given. If they give excuses, guess what you're going to have? Yeah, that's it. You're not going to have results. And at some point, we got to learn that, because when we let ourselves down, guess what? It really wasn't them. You let yourself down because you set expectations that were too high to expect from them. As soon as you heard the excuses, you knew better. You knew you shouldn't expect it. Anyways, I love ya. I hope you have an amazing day. I am pulling up to church right now and have my prayer service. And I love prayer service on Tuesday mornings because most people don't do that. Who wants to get up before work and show up to prayer service at 6:30 in the morning? Nobody. But I am committed. I am not interested in achieving my goals. And I am committed to up my spiritual game. I've read, where are we? August, mid-August. In the last 3 months, I think I've read a higher concentration of books. I've always read quite a bit, but, like every single day, these last 3 months, I've read without skipping a day. So much more. Why? Because I'm committed to upping my mental game, my intellectual game. I just came from the gym, and why? Because I'm committed. I'm not interested. I could have slept in real nice. My wife and my kids are sleeping in nice and comfy. Even my dog is sleeping in. Nobody's going to judge me. But I am not interested in achieving my physical goals. I am committed. This year I've made a budget for the first time in a very, very long time. And it might sound petty, but even my XM radio, that's like $6 a month, had to go. Starbucks had to go. My car wash club had to go. So many little things had to go. Why? Because I'm not interested in achieving my financial goals. I am committed. My wife was just like, you're going to spend more than that, on product to wash your car. And I'm not. However, even if I did, it's the principle. It's the principle that I'm telling my mind, my soul, myself, that I am committed to achieving my goals. So the lesson today, are you interested in achieving your goals, or are you committed? Remember, you can only have excuses or results. They're not next door neighbors. Love ya.